Right, so this is a rose cutting, a new rose that we took from a cutting last year. We took the top out earlier in the year to try and promote some side shoots, and we've got a nice long side shoot here. But what I'm going to do is take another cutting because I want it to bush out even more. So rather than just throw the cutting away, we're going to pot it up and hopefully get another 3 rows out of it. We're going to take it off this nice fleshy new growth, and it's the perfect time of year to do that, late spring, early summer. I want to promote growth from these leaf joints here. I don't want the new shoots to grow into the rows. I want it to open out and be bushy and open in the middle, so it helps to prevent diseases. So I'm looking for an outward facing leaf. So there'll be they should get a new shoot from there. So that's pointing outwards away from the centre of the rose. We've got one pointing across, and we've got another one there pointing out. So I'm going to take it from there. So we should get three more shoots coming off that. So I'm just going to cut it at a slight angle away from the joint of the stem and the leaf, just so that any water will run away. So I'm just going to take it at a slight angle, just like that. Nice sharp pair of secateurs, and that's clean. And that'll callus up and heal, and then you'll get a new shoot coming across there. So we've got the cut in there. So what I want to do is take the growing tip out, because I want this to form a slight bush as well, get some shoots off it. So I'm just going to take the tip out just above that leaf joint there, and I'm going to leave you want the cutting between about 6 and 9 inches really, ideally. Okay. So I'm just going to cut it flush across the top. So that can just go in your compost bin. And then at the bottom there, I'm just going to cut across close to that node there, because that's where all the hormones are, where it'll shoot from that. So I'm just going to cut across it like that, nice and clean. Just going to strip that leaf off. I'm also going to strip that leaf off as well. So I'm just leaving those 2 on, just so it's got a little bit of energy in the leaves that will take some strength from the sun. What I'm going to do now is pop this straight into this pot. I'm using a terracotta pot because they tend to work well with cuttings. I've got a real loose mix of peat-free compost and vermiculite in there, and that's you want a free draining compost so that the root cutting won't sit in water. It likes to be moist, but it doesn't want to be wet. So we've got a good drainage hole. I'm just going to top that up with compost, tap that down, and then what I'm going to do is just using a dibber. You could put more than one in this pot, but I'm just because we've just got this one, I'm just going to make a hole. I'm going to pop that rose in there, and then just firming gently around it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some of our root well product on before I water it. This will encourage it to root. Roses are pretty reliable anyway, so I'll just pop a bit of that on. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to water it, and then we're going to pop that in a bright but not direct sunlight part of the greenhouse. So if you've got staging, if you can pop it underneath, but where they're still going to get plenty of light, plenty of warmth, keep it moist, and you should see signs of growth within 4 to 6 weeks. You might see new shoots come in, or you might see roots coming out the bottom. So just check it every now and again. And that's it really.